Greetings and welcome to this meditation on February 28th, 2023, our last opportunity for February in 2023. Welcome to this group. We have some of us here in Los Alamos, New Mexico, and wherever you may be coming from as you listen to this at some point later. We are live streaming, but you will connect this at any other time as you find us on YouTube. And we're going to do a meditation tonight on the Heart Sutra. I just found the Heart Sutra recently, and it's a Buddhist meditation statement that is actually read and chanted in many Buddhist communities in many places throughout the world and throughout time. So I know that many people have offered their translation and rendering of the Heart Sutra, and even Thich Nhat Hanh wrote a book about it in about 2014, and he altered some of it according to his interest and thought that was important. And what I have done is offered a translation, not really a translation, but based on other people's translation, I've offered a rendering according to the words that made the most sense to me. So I hope you enjoy that. I'll be reading it, and then we'll go into a meditation. But there is a certain way that the Heart Sutra begins, and I've altered that too a little bit to fit maybe a wider audience that might include those of us in 21st century America. But as we begin, I'd like you to just become comfortable as usual and come into a deeper breathing and a calmness, and allow your breath to deepen, soften, become more gentle, and just slowly breathing in all the way down to the belly and holding it there for just a second or two, and then back up. And being present with your breath, being here in this now time. And as we usually do, we invite the divine realm to be with us. I believe they like meditation groups. I'm sure that those in the realms beyond like very much the Heart Sutra for its effects that it has on the vibrational frequency patterns of the earth and the spheres beyond the earth. So we invite our own higher selves, the higher self of everybody represented in this meditation, our guides, helpers, our spirit team. Gods and goddesses, angels and archangels, ascended masters, teachers, the Elohim, all beings of highest vibration who desire to be with us and who will contribute to our time here today, this evening. And as we consider the Heart Sutra, just continue your breathing. Come into a softness with your breath. Deepen it. Ground and anchor even more into this present moment. The continually unfolding present moment of the eternal now. And I may just have you consider the heart even before I do some reading. And in a way, open up your heart. Know that there is a heart space, a heart center in the middle of your chest. It's a very vital organ in the physical body. It pumps blood and does other things too. But as we know, there is a purpose for the heart center that may not even just be in that place in the left side of your chest. We know that because when we pledge, we put our hand over the heart over here. But we know that even throughout the center of the chest is that heart center, the center of compassion, connection, love, creativity. And you may even want to breathe softly in and out of the heart space. You can continue your central channel breathing as we were doing, in through the nose, down to the belly, and back up very slowly. And as you do, just breathe through the heart space. Or you may, even as I have suggested, breathe in and out of the heart center. Your choice. Whichever breathing pattern you may offer or practice. I'm just simply asking that you become aware of the heart, your heart. And in a way, if you get a sense that your heart is in any way closed or kind of protected, just for these purposes, you're probably sitting alone and there is no danger nearby, and it would be safe, it would be okay to open up your heart space. Just a little bit, even, maybe more. Open your heart to this experience. And again, breathe. Breathe ever so softly and gently. Deepen your breath each time. Being aware of the heart, that dynamic heart center that has an electromagnetic field that is stronger than any other part of the body. And it may go out from the body 8 to 10 feet. But I think it goes even farther. Just allow the radiating, pulsating energy of the heart center to extend itself. Open your heart. Extend your heart. And consider these words from the Heart Sutra. This sutra is to be practiced deeply with insight, with the wisdom that brings us to the other shore, to use the words of Thich Nhat Hanh, that it may be discovered that all is empty. And with this realization, you may be released from suffering and the origin of suffering. Here is the Heart Sutra. The body is nothing more than emptiness, and emptiness is none other than the body. The four aspects of human existence, feeling, thought, will, and consciousness, are also nothing more than emptiness. All that is bears the mark of emptiness. Nothing is born and nothing dies. There is no being or non-being, no defilement and no purity. Nothing increases and nothing decreases. In emptiness, there is no body, no feeling, no thought, no will, no consciousness, no eyes, no ears, no nose, no tongue, no mind. There is no seeing, no hearing, no smelling, no tasting, no touching, and no imagining. There is no ignorance and no end to ignorance. There is no old age and death, and there is no end to old age and death. There is no suffering and no cause of suffering. There is no end to suffering and no path to follow. There is no attainment of wisdom and no wisdom to attain. Whoever can see this has left the path of striving, that endless pursuit of chasing after the wind, able to be now the witnessing presence of all that is, in this present moment of the eternal now. The enlightenment, or the enlightened ones, who practice the insight that results in the perfection of wisdom, have no delusions or illusions, no suffering or illness, and feel no fear at all, apprehending true bliss in the present. All awakened ones, in the past, present, and future, by practicing this insight, are all capable of attaining authentic and perfect wisdom. It is known that this insight, the perfection of knowledge, is the greatest mantra, the most illuminating mantra, the highest mantra, a mantra beyond compare, the true wisdom that has the power to put an end to every manner of suffering while removing the cause of all suffering. So be it. Let it be. Be. Just rest with those words for a moment. Those timeless words from the ancient ones. Echoing through the corridors of time, through all of time, beyond space and time even, with an energy and thrust from the other dimensions. In those places that we believe we do not know, the non-material domains, and some of a different materiality than we are aware of from here on Earth. There are many worlds. We are not alone. And it is the heart that joins us all together as humans with non-humans, non-terrestrials, spirit beings, ancient ones, ascended masters. All of us are one. We are all connected. There is only one of us here, and we are all each other in unitive consciousness. Feel this oneness with all that is. Breathing into that, breathing deeply, being present in this present moment, witnessing that, observer, watcher, witnessing present, seeing, be the seer, looking about, not with the physical eyes, but with the inner eye, the third eye, and also the inner eye of the heart. Open your heart to see, to sense, to know, to experience even more deeply all that is. There is a beauty all around you. There's a radiant beauty within you. You are light. You come from light. And even when all seems dark, as you meander through the shadowlands of the earth, remember that your light, shine your light, do not hide it. Express it, be it. Coming back now even more to the heart center, to that heart space. Come into compassion, connection, love, creativity, power, beauty, divine radiance, spirit. And as you breathe ever so deeply, allow your breath to become spirit, yours and God's, the divine spirit being the breath moving through you. Continue your breathing as we allow even just a few moments of silence. Being mindful of this moment as if there is no other. There is only now. Let future and past dissolve into the nothingness that it is, because there is only one moment that is anything. It's the present. And with your breath, be in this present moment embrace. And in this meditation, in these meditations that we do, you may notice that there's something a bit different than your ordinary experience. These allow you to go into a state of calm and peace. You may sense things around you and in you that you don't normally sense. You may know something that doesn't seem to be a part of your normal waking consciousness. And it may not. It may be more about you as a spirit, you as your true self, you as a higher being, you as love and light, because you are. Just breathe all of that in and welcome that. And as we come towards the end, even be mindful of this enough that you can take it with you away from this meditation, even when we're not in this meditation posture. As you go away and live your life and do whatever you need to do, continue with this reflection, this awareness of the heart via the blessed Heart Sutra. And as you begin to come back Do whatever you need to do to come back into your body, to move around, to stretch. And as you are able and ready, come back into this present moment in this group.